believe it. I was feeling all those emotions about school, and look at this.
Oh, buddy.
I got 100% and I didn't even study. I must be the smartest worm in the whole class. I got this whole school thing down.
Wow, Bookworm, it seems like spelling is something that comes easy for you.
Yeah, and the kid sitting next to me only got a C on their test. They saw my score and called me a nerd. So I let them have it when I found out they got a C.
Wait, buddy, that doesn't seem like such a happy story.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mr. Stu.
It doesn't seem like you were very nice to someone who maybe needed a little more help than you.
Well, they called me a nerd. I called them a loser. We're even now. The teacher didn't even hear it. And they know not to mess with me anymore. I'm smarter than they are, and I don't like people that talk to me like that.
I'm really happy for you, buddy, that you got such a good grade on your test, but just because someone calls you a name doesn't mean that you can call them one back.
Well, why not? That's fair.
Sometimes when people get mad or upset, they say or do things that they don't mean. They make a mistake. When they called you a nerd, it was probably because they were upset that they saw how well you did and they were embarrassed that they didn't do as well as you on that test. It's not okay for someone to call you names, but there are some ways to let people know that that's not all right.
Oh, so you're just gonna tell me to go tell the teacher, aren't you? Just like everybody else says to do.
That is definitely one thing that you could do.
Oh, yeah. I know, I can sock 'em right in the mouth. Pah!
That's another thing you could do too. But then you'd end up being in trouble and you'd be the bully. Why don't you use some of your word skills to solve the problem?
I'm listening.
It doesn't make you a nerd to do well on a test, but it doesn't make them a loser to not do as well as you did. It's not okay for them to call you names, but maybe you could try saying something like, I know you didn't do as well as I did on this test. It's not okay that you called me a name, but maybe I can help you study for the next one.
But that's not fair. They get to call me a name, and I don't get to call them one back.
You're right, buddy. It does seem unfair. But think about it like this. They made a mistake, and you've made mistakes before too. It's not okay that they called you a name, but maybe if the two of you can talk it out, you can become friends, and maybe they can help you out when you need it.
School is easy as pie for me. You know, I never understood why people say that. Pie is actually pretty tough to make. School's easier than pie. How about that? But you're right. We all make mistakes. I'll let them know not to call me names, but I'll also tell them that if they need help studying for the next test, I can help them. I mean, I am the smartest one in the class.